This week on Canada in the Rough, we're turkey hunting in Ontario. Paul Beasley is joined by Ryan Bronson from Federal Premium Ammunition, and they not only get into some great birds, but they will also be discussing some changes to the turkey hunting regulations in Ontario. Join us this week on Canada in the Rough.
Well, Ryan, welcome to Ontario. I'm excited to have you out here and have an opportunity to hunt together.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, we're getting to have an opportunity to do some trigger time too. So what did you bring?
Well, I brought heavyweight number 7s and I brought 3rd degree, which is a mix of 5, 6, and 7 shot.
Okay. So for a number of years, I think it's important for the viewers to understand this. For a number of years, we were prohibited by law to shoot number 7 shot. And I've heard you talk about this before because you had this conversation. There's good reason for it. Can you kind of expound on that a little bit?
Well, when we go back 20, 30 years ago, the reason that wildlife agencies regulated shot and wanted hunters to use 4, 5, and 6 shot was because they wanted fine shot to avoid body shooting turkeys and to promote head shooting.
Makes sense. Yeah.
One, it's more effective at dispatching the turkey humanely, but it was actually a hunter safety component. So there was a real good reason states did it.
And I've noticed actually, you know, as you read the social media boards and things like that, there's actually been a lot of hunters saying, I can't believe they're allowing number 7 shot. But when we did our research, which you were the integral part of, right? We watched you guys down there using this great stuff. We'd seen your research. We'd been reading on it and seen the results you had. And I wanted that opportunity. I wanted to be able to use that stuff because I knew we were being limited or prohibited based on sort of some old law, if you will.
So tungsten is the material that we're using in the shot. And tungsten is a lot denser than lead. So these pellets are 15 grams per cubic centimeter. Lead's only 11. So it's 40% denser than lead. So when you think about that, you can have a smaller pellet, but it weighs the same. So a number 7 pellet weighs the same as a number 6 pellet, but downrange, because it's smaller and doesn't bleed energy as quickly, it hits like a number 5 lead at 40 yards.
But I get more pellets on target, which makes for a denser load, which means my opportunity to miss, my chances of missing are reduced. So all in all, it's a win-win situation for us as hunters.
It really is. The only downside is tungsten as a material is more expensive than lead, so people just need to be prepared for that. But it's also a material that's been approved for waterfowl hunting in the States and in Canada, all across North America. So it's considered a non-toxic load as well.
It might be a little bit more expensive, but truth be told, we're hunting turkeys here. I'm allowed 2 turkeys a year. 1 shot for my first bird, 1 shot for my second bird. It's worth it to pay the extra price just to get that better technology.
Well, and that's what we're finding. Real die-hard turkey hunters, tungsten is what they want to shoot because it patterns tight, hits hard, and gives them extra range.
Excellent. Well, I want to see it on paper. Let's go.
Not all ammunition and firearm combinations produce the same results, so taking the time to shoot before your hunt begins is always good practice. Not only will this allow you to confirm everything is in proper working order, but it can give you that confidence booster before heading into the woods.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll do.
Not hard to see the pattern on that, eh? Wow.
There's a dog strutting up in the tree. It looks like all the birds are exactly where we left them last night. Perfect. Lie down, look out. There's the next one.
As the morning progressed on day 1, Paul and Ryan had plenty of up-close action with a number of jakes. Unfortunately, the toms worked off into a neighboring field. Determined to get Ryan his first Canadian tom, they decided to leave the concealment of their ground blind to drive and glass other properties known to be holding turkeys. It didn't take them long to locate some birds, and with no time to waste, Paul and Ryan headed into an old cornfield with hopes of intercepting the birds.
Where we saw that bird, I'm confident they're gonna work right across this top. They want to get to there's a big flock always down here, so I'm sure they're gonna come and join them for the day. So we'll give some calling and see.
All right, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Hard left over here.
Okay, sounds good.
I see 3 heads right up from our left. Right over top of the hill. I don't know if they're gonna come over the top of this hill.
You might be right. They don't look like they're gonna work on that decoy. I see good beards on all of them. I know they're legal. Take your pick when you're ready. If you can take one, Ryan, take them.
Am I clear to shoot over this hill?
Absolutely. We just walked from there, and I know there's nothing over there.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Great shot. Nah, he's not gonna come back. They're getting out there. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Congratulations though, man.
All right.
That was unbelievable. Those silent birds can be so frustrating at times, can they not?
Yeah, they're right on top of us before we knew he was there.
And that's partly the problem with our setup. We set up with this ridge in front of us, but it was the best we could do. We saw that bird, we knew we had to get in front of him. We just had to sit our butts down and, oh my goodness, it worked to perfection. We almost doubled.
Almost.
Well, let's go have a look at this bird. Oh, that's a
There's
big
the bird.
bird, Ryan. Oh, look at this. There's your flight control
There's
wad.
the flight control wad. Right where it should be.
Exactly. What a bird.
There's his beard popping out.
Well, lay your hands on your first Ontario turkey.
Oh, very nice.
Absolutely awesome. That's a good sized bird too. What a beauty. Check out those spurs.
Look at that.
And he's got a busted one too.
Yeah, he must have been a fighter.
Absolutely cool. Wow. That beard's a little busted up, eh?
Well,
That's very typical for around here. We had such an icy winter last year that I think a lot of the birds have busted up beards, thinned out and just not as long.
makes sense.
But hey, doesn't change the bird. Congratulations on your first Ontario turkey.
Well, this is my first Canadian bird, my first Ontario bird. I got a bird a couple of years ago in Mexico. I've gotten them in the U.S. Now Canada. I've got the North American
You
Slam.
have the North American Slam. Absolutely great, man. Well, what a great hunt it was. I'm excited to have been able to share that with you. We'll get your tag out. We'll get them all licensed up, and we'll get them back to the truck.
As the second day of the season began, Paul and Ryan set up in a ground blind that was situated between two fields. When it comes to turkey hunting strategies, using decoys can be a great tactic to get those gobblers in close. Today, Paul has chosen to use a single hen decoy in hopes to luring a lonely tom within range. With many birds roosted behind Paul and Ryan, all they can do is hope the birds work towards them after they pitch down into the field.
They're starting to fly down. Looks like it's just Jake's and hens away. Yeah, I don't see any toms yet. I'm hoping they work out in front of us, work out there, but they could stay behind us too. There's a couple. Must be that lone tom. It sounds like he's working over the far hill. If he keeps moving towards that flock, I'm not going to be able to swing around and shoot with this window closed. Do it, just be careful. It's so calm this morning with that zipper. Yeah, there he is coming up the hill. All right, we got a tom working in from our left. But it's funny because we actually set up for the birds that are off to my right. They're behind us. Sure enough, as it got light, there was a tom roosted way down here, and he's now working up to the opposite yard over here. So he's just seen our decoy. I think he's going to work in. Fingers crossed. He's coming. He's moving our way. Oh, he's committed. He's coming. Get ready.
Oh, good shot, buddy. You hammered him. And you are tagged out in Ontario.
Yes!
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
That is awesome. What a bird. Honestly, I can't promise you anything until we go up and check his spurs, but I have a feeling that is one of the really old birds we've had on this property for a number of years. We called him Gramps. And the only reason I say it is he's very characteristic in his behavior. He always roosts alone, never wants to roost with the big groups, and he just, the way he came in like that, I just have a feeling. Oh my goodness, that was an exciting hunt. What a surprise.
It was. It looked like he was going to go over to that other flock and circle around behind us, but he saw the decoy, made a left turn, came right into it.
Awesome.
Damn.
Let's go have a look at him. Is it him? Is it?
Oh,
It's
man.
him. Ryan, it is him.
Look at those hooks! Look at those!
Oh my goodness.
Those are real limb hangers.
That is an absolute trophy turkey. So this is the bird that I thought it was. We call him Gramps, and I don't know if it's 3 or 4 hunting seasons that we've been watching him, and he was big back then. And he's just been practically unhuntable. He wouldn't come into our decoys. If you threw Jake and hen decoy out, he would literally fly down off the roost, he'd go the other way. If he saw them, he would go the other way. And I think the ticket was, we had 1 hen decoy out this morning, and we never let out a peep.
Nope.
He saw a natural hen and thinking, I've got this girl all to myself.
Yep. I've seen big birds do that. I mean, the unhuntable birds.
Yeah.
And that's when, you know, if you get too aggressive, you just chase him away. We let him do what he wanted to do,
and he walked right in. Awesome. So here's an interesting story about him. About 2 or 3 years ago, this bird got avian pox, which we did a little bit of research because we see him on camera and we were scouting and we see this bird who he had like a scab over his eye. His face was full of lesions and I wasn't sure if he was going to survive. Honestly, we thought it might have killed him, but he made it through. We saw him that next spring, and it's been a couple years now, and you can see, I mean, he's a good, strong, healthy bird.
He is very healthy. I mean, huge head. I mean, just giant head.
And check this out. You got a little bit of white in your tail fan.
Yeah.
Very cool. What a hunt.
Oh, very cool.
Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Grateful to be able to have this opportunity and share these memories with you. That is a heck of a bird.
Well, thanks for having me in Ontario. This is, I mean, 2 birds in Ontario. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Awesome. Well, grab your tag. You are officially tagged out, buddy.
All right.
Right on.
With Ryan tagged out and headed back home, Paul headed out to try and harvest a turkey for himself. Joining him on this crisp, cool April morning is his daughter, Brittany.
Here they come, they're flying down. See them starting to fly in the field. Oh, look at them all. Wow, there's like a dozen of them. Oh, they're moving to the right. I just gotta wait for them to clear. Okay, the far right one now. He's the closest one. Okay, Brittany, plug your ears. Here we go. We did it, Brittany. We did it. We got a turkey. What do you think? Was that pretty cool? Did you like that? What do you think of getting up so early in the morning? That's a little bit hard, isn't it? But so neat to be able to see those birds right above us. Do you want to go have a look at them? All right, let's go do it. Let's go. All right, let's go have a look at him. Look at your turkey. Come here and have a seat with me. What do you think of this? Check out these spurs. Touch them. You want to see how sharp they are? You don't want to touch them? They are so sharp. And look at this. This is called his beard. Nice, big, long beard. It's a little bit wet from all the rain last night. And here, let's check out his fan. You want to hold his fan? You hold one side, I'll hold the other. Look at that. What do you think?
It's big.
It is big, isn't it? Are they not a pretty, pretty bird? Aren't they awesome?
This is pretty.
Yeah.
It's pink.
All the different colors they have. Well, I am so excited that you came out here and had a turkey hunt with me. We were only in here for under an hour, and this bird came right in. Pretty neat, eh?
Daddy,
Yeah?
this looks like a zebra area.
It does look like a
These
zebra.
two.
You're right. The black and the white. You know, turkey hunting is so much fun, and especially when you get the little ones out to enjoy it. If you ever have the chance to get out and do a turkey hunt, you've got to do it. I'm your host, Paul Beasley from Canada Rough. Remember, enjoy the greatness of Canada and be proud of your hunting heritage.
Hey folks, hope you enjoyed this video. For more great videos and content, please subscribe to our page and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. And to follow our amazing adventures around Canada, please join us on Facebook and Instagram.